So now that we've qualified our site, we know that we are ready for our backlink campaign. We go into the analysis phase, and this is where, after determining what pages we're targeting and what keywords we're trying to target, we are going to look at what sites are currently ranking in Google and analyze their anchor text, their backlinks, to determine what type of backlink campaign we need and what type of anchor text to use. So one of the pages that we're using is the Google My Business SEO Specialist page. This is for the local client takeover GMB training course that's free to sign up for. And we are going to be targeting Google My Business SEO as the keyword. So we're going to be using the anchorprofiler.com link anchor text analysis tool. What this tool does is allow you to input your competitors' backlinks and create a report on the anchor text percentages they're using and what type of anchor text by classification. So once I sign in Anchor Profiler, I just go to campaigns and go to create new, and I'm just going to make a campaign name, local client takeover. Go ahead and create this campaign. Then once the campaign's created, it's going to ask me for the information on the campaign. And the first thing I'm going to put in is my keyword, which is Google My Business SEO. So we put in our keyword, Google SEO, and you click this little button right here. And what it does is it opens up a search result for the top competitors. Now, you can come here and you can look at the top ranking sites, and we can grab our competitors from here. We got Search Engine Journal, we have Moz, and then we have Google Support. Now, something to consider though, if you've been signed into Google doing personalized search, you may want to do an incognito search. This way you can actually see if the SERPs change at all. So like here you can see Moz and Google Support have switched positions. I think I've clicked on the Moz page before, so you can get personalized results. Another thing to consider when doing your anchor text analysis, if you're doing something like Chicago roofing, and we search Chicago roofing, and right now I'm in Pennsylvania, so I'm going to get a different local search and a search at the top here because of my geographical location and because I'm using the city modifier. So with that said, if you're doing a local search with a geo modifier in it, what I suggest doing when choosing your competitors is actually going on over to Bright Local, their local search results checker, and in here you can type in your search term, just put roofing instead of Chicago roofing, because we don't want the city modifier, but we want to see if we Google roofing in Chicago, Illinois, where that comes up. So I'm just going to put Google search, I'm going to put check search results, and then we'll check the first page, and let's see if we scroll down if the search results are actually any different. So here we have Angie's List, Home Advisor, and then Matthew Roofing. Here we have Yelp, Angie's List, and Chicago Roofing Solutions. So you can see we have a lot more, looks like URLs with just Chicago possibly in the term. Here we have a lot different looking results. So if you want to look locally and see what's actually ranking locally for a term instead of using the geo modifier, because the fact is if you're ranking locally showing up for just your term without the geo modifier, there's a lot more searches for that in most cases. So that's something to keep in mind. So once we have our keyword in Anchor Profile here, we're just going to go ahead and click next, and we need to grab our URL that we're targeting, this right here, and then we want to put our brand keywords. So that would be local client takeover. And now if you're using Ahrefs Majestic or Anchor Profile, you can get the links. We use Ahrefs, which is what I found to be the most complete backlink reporting tool at this point. So if you just click the button, it'll take us right to the page where we need to download our backlinks. So we'll just download the backlink report here. And let's just go grab our competitors now. We upload our backlink report for our website because we have to know our backlinks. And then go ahead and click next. And now we have to put in our 3 competitors. So Search Engine Journal, we have Moz, and then we actually have Google support right here. So I'm going to just grab these URLs real fast and just put them in the 3 competitor slots. And Google. And then here is going to be Search Engine Journal is our brand. Here we have Moz. We'll put Moz SEO as well, since I just know that that's what it used to be. And then we'll put Google here. And now let's just go grab our Ahrefs backlink reports. Grab number 2 and number 3. Download this one. As long as it's under 1,000 rows, I just do the quick export, so then it just directly downloads. You don't have to go grab it from the download section. Wait a few seconds here. So quick report. And then wait a few more seconds here for Google. All right, so we have Search Engine Journal. We're going to use Search Engine Journal links, then go to competitor 2, get Moz links right here, and then number 3, go ahead and grab Google. And now, since everything's filled out, we're just going to go ahead and click Create, and that's going to make our project. Okay, so now that it's generated our project, you see the keyword at the top, Google My Business. We have our money site information in here with the total backlinks. We only have 13. We have all of our competitors with all of their anchor text in here. And we can look up right here at the current reports of percentages of do follows of these different types of anchors. Now, exact match is our exact keyword. Partial is terms that are contained in the keyword. Branded is your brand. Long tail is just various terms like sentences, things like that. Naked URL is just the URL. Empty is like an image. Miscellaneous is like click here, all that. Topical is like LSI. Now this unknown here though, this is one where things will have to be classified in our own for the competitors. So right here, if we look at the backlinks, like right here, specialist is classified as unknown, and can find here is classified as unknown. So if I click edit in new tab, it'll bring up our links here, and we have to go and classify what these unknowns are. So if we go through can find, we can call that miscellaneous. Define 3-pack training will be topical. Free Google My Business training. Google My Business is partial. Oh, no, that was already partial. I didn't need to fix that one. So you simply need to go through these. Here's specialist. This is a topical. And make sure that we fix all of the incorrect classifications. So if we scroll down to our competitor search engine, land here, click on it, and we go through, we'll see we have some more. Customize your listing. A lot of these are empty, empty, empty. So here's an unknown. Looks like a URL. Call it naked. Here's another unknown, a primary category, miscellaneous. These numbers are definitely miscellaneous. So I'm going to go through and just classify the rest of these unknowns. Claim and optimize your listing. I'm going to say topical just because it's talking about optimization and listing, and that's SEO and GMB related. Completely optimize it. I'm just going to put miscellaneous because it doesn't refer. So I'm going to go through and we're going to fix all these unknowns, and then after we do that, we're going to come back and move on to the last stage, which is actually mapping out our backlink campaign. Now that we have the data of what anchor text we should be using, we know what kind of links our competition is using. We can look over here at the Ahrefs report, and we can easily see what type of linking domains and referring domains are coming to these specific backlinks. So for instance, this exact campaign search engine journal or to Google, Google support, there's a lot of links from places that have backlinks pointing to those links. So tiered linking is definitely going to be an important part of this backlinking campaign, something to keep in mind when we move into the next phase. So I'm going to jump through and get these fixed up, and then we'll move on to part 3.